Greetings YouTube, my name is Nooch, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys another Fortnite video for the second day in a row. Did anybody see this coming? Did anybody at all? So alright, I'm surprising you guys by being consistent. It's good, I like it. So listen, today I want to talk about the difference between glorious defeat and shameful victory. Now, normally you get these mixed up. Well, actually no, this is me mixing them up. Normally it's glorious victory, shameful defeat. But I find that this game has a lot of the latter, where you can win, but you can kind of be losing at the same time, you know? Like you win, but there wasn't a lot of, like, effort put into it, and there wasn't a lot of skill, it was mainly luck. And in that regard, it's kind of shameful. Like you won, but it's like, okay, come on, you got lucky. And I think the biggest example of that was the guided missile when they released it, when they had it in the game. Since then, they've taken it out because they realized how cheap it was, but because rocket launchers are already pretty cheap, and then they added in the guided missile. So like, once people realized that this was like the most disgusting item in the whole game, they kind of had to do something about it. Now, I remember my first victory ever in Fortnite was actually with a guided missile, and I did not care for it whatsoever. I feel bad even telling you guys that I had used it, because that is how shameful it is. That's what I mean by shameful victories. That's you won using the guided missile. Does anybody care at all? No? And then like there's shameful defeat. Well, I mean honorable defeat. Glorious defeat, basically, where you go out swinging. You go out fighting tooth and nail, the best that you can go, and like that's honestly the only way that you can really go. Going so that like shameful defeat is just camping in a tower, getting sniped, and then that's it. It's over. Shameful victory is camping in a tower and sniping the other guy camping in his tower. That's shameful victory. And glorious defeat is going into a build war with somebody for like, I don't know, 5 minutes straight, using all your materials and then just losing right at the end because of he managed to have a rocket launcher and you didn't, or he managed to pull off like a trickier shot than you, or maybe you just messed up your items, you know, like you had your pickaxe out or you had the wrong gun out, something like that. So that's what I mean by glorious defeat, is that you can feel good about that. You made him work for it. That's the main point I'm trying to get across. You made him truly work for it. It was not free, and that's really like what you got to be going for in these games. I think not shameful victory, definitely glorious defeat, because at least you put up a fight. You know, like you left that guy dazed and confused as to what's going on. He's counting his blessings that he won, stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, the amount of second places that I've got is and like it was a great fight at the end, like GG, well played type of thing, you know, like that's what I'm aiming for with Fortnite, is the true like high skill plays between one man and another fighting it out, and it's good. Hopefully you guys get the same sort of vibe for my videos from when I like post it, that like, you know, I'm really trying to outplay the other person. I'm not just, you know, looking to hedge my bets with crazy good items, which I mean that's like another reason why I kind of go here, is it does hedge my bets quite a lot just by landing here every game, because it has the second most populated area in the game for where, like, I gotta find a way to describe this better without fumbling over my words. Basically, it's the second best place in the game to land. The best place in terms of like getting chests, and it's the first is Tilted Towers, of course, but it's the best place in the game to land for chests and to survive. And then you get the circle, and then like the circle, even if it's in freaking whatever it's called, I can't remember the name of the place up there, but there's like one place up in the top right of the corner, not the forest. It's the other place. It's where people have been landing a lot recently. I can't name it exactly. Okay, whatever. Next time the map shows up, I'll try to look at it and see if I can find what the name of it is. But even if the circle is there, you're fine. You're laughing because you can just walk there. Like if you farmed quickly, you got all your items, you got all the chests. Like right now, I have everything. I farmed the entire place, and it took me like 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes, and now I have 3 minutes to get to the circle, which I'm already in the circle. So, like, this spot is the best. And it's amazing when you get people to land here because you just get to fight them. You get to fight them for the right to have like the best loot in the game, essentially. And the places that you can go after this are incredible too. Like, there's just so I'm trying to press M right now, but I'm watching a replay, so I can't show you the map. You can go Flush Factory, you can go Lucky Landing, you can go Fatal Fields, you can go like straight to Salty Springs if you want. It doesn't matter. So I'm just trying to let you guys, like, I'm trying to convince you guys that the spot is actually super legit. And if anybody's like, oh, why do you go to the same spot? I told you guys 100 times why I go to the same spot. So, I like this loadout. This is probably my favorite loadout. Sniper, tactical shotgun, blue AR. And, like, if I can upgrade that to a SCAR, it'd be even better. But it's just the most optimal, I believe. And 2 healing items. Like, I don't need portaforts. Portaforts are... like, it's a console item. I hate to say it because there's probably a lot of console players that are watching right now, but it's a console item. You guys don't get to build as easily as PC players. You don't have the, like, I don't know, the same amount of micro potential of being able to, like, just press the amount of buttons. Like, the APM potential in Fortnite on PC is huge. You can play the game very, very fast, and the better you get at it, the more precise movements you're going to make, the less mistakes you're going to make, and the more of an advantage you're going to have once you have an idea of what needs to be done, which in most cases is get the high ground. If you get the high ground, you're in such good shape. It's actually incredible how much the high ground influences the fight. It gives you the biggest advantage that you can possibly get. Like, maybe, obviously, there's some advantages to being underneath somebody. Obviously, you can kind of break the place from underneath him and kind of just let him fall to his death or whatever, and you can kind of track his movements a little bit easier if he's above you, because he only has one place to go up. But if they're below you, you know, they can move horizontally, they can move vertically, but you can hear them a lot better, and like being able to pinpoint their position using whatever gaming headset you have. Or if you don't have a headset, maybe your speakers give you an idea of where he is around you. Regardless, being able to tell where your enemy is without seeing him is actually very important. And just having the high ground is enough. You're like, oh, he's below me, no matter what. 100%. There's nobody that could be above me. He's below me. And like, if you're sort of in the middle, you don't know if he's above or below you. So there's that, as well as it's a lot easier to look down and still have an idea of where you're standing, like about your positioning and everything, rather than aim up and you can't see the floor anymore. You're not conscious of like where you're actually standing. Well, you're conscious of it, but you can't physically see it anymore. So maybe you might mess up a little bit. You might take a wrong turn and slip off whatever platform you're standing on, which is why the high ground advantage is also pretty important. And yeah, just vision in general. So you always want to get the high ground on people. That's why building up is really important. And finding, like, realizing how to build up without leaving yourself vulnerable to a collapse, that's also important, because that's what I mean by APM. It's actions per minute. How much you're able to just fortify the ramp that you're building, fortify the tower that you're building so that they can't just shoot rockets, shoot their assault rifles at like one spot, and then everything above collapses. That's one of the biggest disadvantages to having the high ground. Besides it giving you incredible vision and positioning advantage over the other player, it kind of leaves you vulnerable to a collapse, which, I mean, if you have a jetpack, you're laughing, right? So, and that's why I think the jetpacks are kind of OP. I think that they might stay in the game, or they might try to come up with a way of nerfing them a little bit. Like, maybe they give less vertical thrust, you know? Like, it's hard to actually gain momentum with it. Like, they nerf it in that regard so that you don't just like, oh, I can fly up 4 blocks and get somebody that way. That was a close shot. So basically, I'm just going to be sniping for, like, the first half of the mid game. And, like, it looks It looks like I kind of just got a free pass into top 10, and it's true. Welcome to Industrial, guys. Go to Industrial. You'll get a free pass into late game, and then you get to... Oh, that was way too high. And then you'll get to, you know, practice late game building and fighting people who are actually good at the game instead of dying to a bunch of noobs at Tilted. It's great. It's great. Go Industrial, guys. Do it. Please. See me at Industrial, where we can battle and fight for the right to have the second best loot in the game, which, I mean, Tilted, like, obviously that's the mentality for Tilted too, which is why I respect people to go Tilted, because they're like, it's the best place in the game to go and find loot. I'm gonna fight you for it. But it's just really risky. It's like way, like considerably more risky than going Industrial, where the compromise is you're getting a little bit less resources. And like the thing is, the argument for Tilted is like, okay, you can go anywhere on the map after Tilted. Like, oh, by the way, I almost sniped that guy. That was close. You can go anywhere on the map after Tilted, because like it doesn't matter if you hit the circle if you don't get the circle, right? Now the thing about my counter argument to that is, if you've ever actually won Tilted before, you realize that leaving Tilted is an absolute nightmare. It's actually freaking hard. Nice snipe. It's actually freaking hard to get out of Tilted, because you have to go through Death Valley, A, you have to go through Loot Lake, B. Like, all of those are just war zones, and they provide no cover. There's like a billion mountains to overtake you, and like, it's just garbage. Like, that's why I hate going Tilted. There's no point. And like, I'm trying to give you guys like objective reasonings behind why I don't go Tilted in any of my videos and any of my games. Nothing like that. It's just, it's like, obviously you go there, you fight the most people. I would rather kill the people late game who actually deserve to like who put up a good fight, you know, than just go into Tilted and kill a bunch of noobs. So that's why I play to late game in these games, which is why like the first half of my videos mostly just going to be commentary about the game, and then or about the commentary, just general commentary about anything. I might talk about my life, my lifestyle, anything like that. Like today I wanted to discuss Glorious Defeat, because I think that that's something that's very much so in this game, where you could try your hardest, you can get as far as you can be very honorable with how you fight, and it just doesn't matter because something goes wrong. And whether that thing going wrong is you got outplayed, or you made a mistake mechanically, if you placed a wall too far forward and the person was able to get a good shot off on you, then that's so be it, you know. You tried your best, and you still made them work for it. It's simple as that. So that's what it is. And then shameful victory. That's the thing. I don't want my victories to look like I was hiding the whole time. I truly do want to be fighting as many people as possible, which, I mean, right now, like what I'm doing, there's really no shame in this. Like, I'm being like very exposed right now. If I was hiding in a corner waiting for the circles to come in, that's like a lot like more shameful in terms of, even if you win off of that, it's like, did you truly deserve it? How many people did you actually fight? And like, I'm trying to snipe people, you know, like sniping people is dangerous in this game, because if you snipe, you're moving a lot slower than you normally would, and that leaves you open for a headshot yourself. And it doesn't matter how many shields you have, it doesn't matter if you have 4 chug jugs and a sniper rifle. If you get hit in the head with a blue sniper, you're dead. A blue bolt action, it's over. So you just gotta be conscious of that. You need to play to your strengths. And like, sometimes just baiting people's shots is enough to know what their positioning is, make a play to go and get them, and yeah, that's just it. So right now I see the circles coming in. I just want to find this guy, because I see that there's 2 people fighting over here. Now I just want to put as many shots into them as possible, so that it's like suppressive fire, right? Like, maybe I can get a lucky hit on one of them, because it's really hard to predict people's movements and to get an actual good shot off, which, I mean, you see me trying. But it's not the easiest thing to do. Like right there, I was like, ooh, that's so close, like a millimeter off. Which, I mean, the hit detection in this game. Okay, can we talk about the hit, like the actual like game for a second? The hit detection is amazing. I love the hit. The netcode is incredible. It's so good. The fact that like you can actually just shoot at somebody, like where they're standing, where they are, and their model is the perfect hitbox. You see people lag. You see people lag all the time where they like kind of stutter step a little bit. I would take that over poor netcode any day, which I mean, that is poor netcode. A little bit, being able to see them lag like that, but I would take that over a hitbox being behind where you see their model any day of the week. I want to be able to shoot at somebody who's like stutter stepping instead of shooting at somebody who's walking and have their hitbox be like a couple feet behind them. Like that's like PUBG, you know? You can kill people around corners all day in PUBG. It's ridiculous. And like actually it's so bad. But yeah, like right here, I'm trying to see where everybody else is because I just know where one person is because they were just fighting. And I got the circle, which is really cool. So I see that guy. I'm trying to find the other 6 people. That's the other 5 people. Because I just know where this guy is and I don't want to just get sniped. Like that's the thing, right? You really just don't want to get hit. Like if that's like this is the don't get hit game, really. You can get hit by a rocket launcher once. You can get hit by a sniper. Never. You do not want to get hit with a sniper. Those are laser beams. They will destroy you. So that's why you always see me moving. I'm never not moving. Even here, I'm still moving. I need to work on my aim, man. Okay, can we? Okay, watch the scar. Okay. By the way, we're getting into late game now. This is where I find like I actually created good content. Like early game, mid game, I don't know what to do to make it entertaining. I just know how to go where the best items are, and it's like it's gonna give me the highest chance of winning late game. And then just when I go into late game, that's when I perform. So I hear that guy got shot at, and I see this guy shooting a rocket launcher. Don't stop moving. So easy 2 kills, easy 2 snipes. Let's move on. I'm trying to build up as much as I can so that I could get sort of an advantage on this guy. This is a bait, by the way. Building up a place like this and then just leaving, it's a bait. I want that guy to think that I'm still in one of these 2 towers so that I can rotate on him and possibly catch him off guard. Pretty basic play, you know, there's nothing too high level about this. It kind of works out. I mean, I don't want to, like, that's the thing about post-game commentary. It's like, I gotta really chill out with my spoilers because I don't want you to be like, oh, well, I'm obviously gonna get the kill, right? Well, where's the entertainment in that? But like, how much do I get off of this is what I'm saying, you know? Like, do I get this completely free? Do I take half my HP with this? Do I have to use all of my materials to get my HP back? Who knows? But at this point, I looked at my materials and realized that I only have about 50 builds left, a bit less than 50 builds. And that's like kind of scary because even industrial, like the amount that I've been building, industrial is still very, very good in that regard for being able to just provide you with enough materials so that you can actually play into the late game and have like a lot of materials so that you can outplay people and do all that sort of stuff. All right, here I'm just wall hacking real quick. You know, this is a strategy that I invented this myself, but I heard, I saw other people doing it on stream after I realized it was a thing. So I was like, oh shit, okay, well, I mean, I guess it's not that original. Right there, I saw this guy pulling up on me, so decided to take him out. Look at my scar, man. Is it just me having bad aim? It's definitely that guy messing up. You see how he was swinging his pickaxe at me? That's why you need to practice not misclicking on your items, man. Because that's not him trying to troll me by getting a kill on pickaxe. Like, he legit tried to switch to his shotgun there and he couldn't do it. So feels bad, man. All right, man. 3 people left. One guy's got a shotgun. I actually didn't look at the jetpack here and I didn't realize how low it was, which is really concerning because I kind of messed up a little bit. But yeah, this guy's just like suppressive fire right now, and I really can't. Yeah, I have to block that rocket. That's the one saving grace about rockets is that they move pretty slowly, so you have a lot of time to react and being able to place a wall in so that it blocks it. Right there, I couldn't place a wall fast enough, and I actually just kind of got wrecked. But here, I was just like, okay, maybe I can get a kill on this guy. Unfortunately, I took him down to like his full HP, right? Instead of his shields, but I was unable to finish him off. Right here, I'm just looking to shield back up. That's the main thing. So one thing I always learn is when you're playing against rocket launchers, build a floor. Always build a floor, because if you don't build a floor and there's a tiny bit of the floor that's exposed and they shoot a rocket in it, you're just dead. And like that just comes from experience, right? Like the more that I play this game, the more I'm gonna learn nuances like that, and I'm gonna get better. So right now we're just like in a build fight basically. It's two guys, well 3 guys in a build fight, all against each other. And I kind of messed up here a little bit by only having 2 items in my loadout. I should probably be looking for another item so that I can sort of hedge my bets a little bit and give myself some more versatility in these fights. Like I know on the bottom left there's another sniper. I like actually running double sniper. It gives you quite an advantage if you miss your first shot, and even then you could just shoot a body shot him twice and get the kill that way. But that's the thing, like double sniper, it takes up 2 inventory spaces, and it's a pretty niche scenario that you have to play it in. But I mean, it works out. I think it works out sometimes. It's really risky though. You need to be really good at that to be able to pull it off. So here we are. I'm just looking for this guy. There's only one guy showed himself so far. So this is what I mean by shameful victory. Like the last guy has not showed himself at all. He's playing to us like messing up, you know, like he's not playing to being the better player. He's playing to punish a mistake with like better positioning, because we clearly don't know where he is. And like in that regard, if we walk by his hiding spot, like that's how we're gonna lose. So I don't really know where this guy is right now. He's just throwing the grenades, what are they called, impulse grenades, to see if they can actually knock me off. And I mean, it's like kind of a good idea. I don't know who he's shooting at. I think he might be shooting at the other guy, but I hear that he's over here in the northeast. And he's got a rocket launcher and I do not, so that's the biggest advantage that he has on me. Like my shotgun, my sniper's not going to do anything in these close combat scenarios. Right here I just put up some walls so that he didn't just shoot a rocket launcher at me in my game right there. Which, I mean, I can tank a rocket hit. Normally it's not recommended. It's like super high level if you're going to be doing that. If you're just going to say, okay, I'm going to tank a rocket shot because I know that I'm not going to die from it, and he's going to be reloading the whole time, and I'll be able to... That was a good rocket. That one right there into that corner. And then like he just wrecked my whole setup. But yeah, that's like really next level, which I don't think I'd be able to pull that off at the moment. But, I mean, that's what happened to the other guy. He had his pickaxe out. I had my shotgun out. Big rip. He's kind of messing up here by not finishing me. He's trying just to get the high ground, which if he knows where my positioning is, he can kind of just shoot a rocket launcher at me and end my game. Because the circle's coming in and I just need to run. Which, like I said, it's like basically a 1v1 right now. I don't know where the other guy is. And this is really fortunate that we're actually fighting around my previous building that I made, so that I'm able to just edit a ton and being able to get around my edits and my building itself. Like, I don't know, like there's a care package there, but it's not worth my time to go for it right now. Like right now I'm just trying to buy time because I realize that I don't have that many materials, and if I just keep building a lot, I'm just gonna run out and just probably build myself into a corner and get rocketed or whatever. But like, here we go, man. You know, this is late game. This is where it gets intense. I've been fighting the same two dudes, well, basically the same dude for like almost 5 minutes now. This is why I like this game, man. This is intense. It is real intense. Sweet. Also, can we talk about how my Scar just refuses to hit him? I don't know if you guys were watching that before, but my crosshair was on his body the whole time, and I was just getting really unlucky. Obviously, there's ways to hedge that. That RNG too, which like you just stand still and you shoot at the guy. But I can't stand still in this game, man. I just get punished so often for standing still, so I just kind of have to play to the RNG of the Scar, which it hasn't been working out for me. And I see that I don't have that many materials, and I'm like, okay, I can sort of just build over here and still have the high ground advantage on this guy. That was bad aim, yes, I agree, but I feel like I still should have hit him maybe once. And this guy's kind of ruining my day right now. I'm getting rocketed. I'm getting rocket spammed over and over again. I'm scared. Actually, I'm not that scared. I'm just sort of like, okay, now I'm actually no. Like I'm not scared. I'm definitely not scared. I'm like, it's a fucking video game, but I'm like, okay, let's see if maybe I can take this guy out, because that's the thing. He has no high ground advantage. if he's shooting a rocket at me, he's gonna hit the thing that's underneath me, and like I don't take any damage to that. If I was below him and he was above me, I would be screwed, absolutely screwed, because of his rocket launcher. So this is me playing around his rockets right now. It's just playing to the high ground, and I see him building down there, and like this was maybe a mistake going for this. I think I slipped. I think that's what happened. I accidentally slipped and didn't mean to do that. But I hear him land on this truck, and if he had his rocket launcher out, I would actually be screwed. And I see the rockets over there, so I know that he still had ammo. He didn't just run out of rockets. But yeah, I mean, that's essentially it. I was able to find that guy, and now this last dude. You guys ready? Oh man, woo! Let's go. Let's go shotguns, dude. I love the tac. I love the tac so much better than the pump action. It's so much better. All right, guys. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. If you got this far, please leave a like. I know you probably watched this whole video at this point, and just a quick reminder to leave a like, because it would really help me a lot. And comment for what you guys want to see some more of. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. Take it easy. Peace.